Hey Jane, are you ready to film?
Huh? What? Oh my gosh! The podcast from last week! We gotta continue that! This is part 2 of what it means to be a human being. Hi everyone, before we start, remember to subscribe, hit the bell button for notifications, and thumbs up on this video if you do like it. And of course, leave your comments down below. Let's get started. Hey everyone, we're back to continue our discussion of what it means to be a human being from last week. If you haven't watched that part 1 of this discussion, make sure you do so before continuing with this video. Otherwise, you'll be very lost. Like Sophie said, we will put it up there in the cards for you. Now, where were we? Right. So continue with our discussion. A moral being has 5 senses, which are naturally acquired by practicing this faith called morality. There are the sense of shame, sense of guilt, sense of regret, sense of disappointment, and the sense of love. Let me break these down for you and kind of define them, so to speak. First of all, we have shame. A sense of shame means that one knows and is aware that he or she has done something outside of the boundaries of the social acceptance, and so he or she ends up feeling apologetic and misplaced.
Oh man.
Yeah, so saying sorry is a telltale way of showing that you feel shame. The individual recognizes that a sin, essentially a moral crime, has been committed. This individual is therefore left with a bitter aftertaste that prevents them from maintaining the confident, upright stance when facing other moral beings, and especially the person they have wronged.
Hey, Sophie, did you steal my kimchi?
Oops. Sorry. Anyways, an action that is definitely wrong in the eyes of a moral society garners the individual a sense of guilt. Our next sense.
To feel guilty means that the individual knows and is aware that the action was wrong, and he or she is tormented by a burden that can only be uplifted when he or she takes responsibility for his or her actions by confiding in another human being to garner an opportunity to atone. When an individual has moved onto the stage of desiring to make up for past wrong, whether or not if it is possible for the wrong to be corrected, that individual is demonstrating a sense of regret.
Yeah, wow, you're really eloquent. That brings us to our next sense. A sense of regret means that the individual knows and is aware that something is not so ideal. And that not so ideal thing has happened, and we end up feeling a bit helpless due to the events that precipitated from a single moment. Have you ever found yourself tossing and turning at night because that single moment in your day keeps replaying in your head? Your mind can do that because it is human nature to pinpoint that precise moment that will allow for prevention. Regret, therefore, is possible because human beings build memories every single moment.
しかし、私たちは非常に特定の種類のメモリについて話しています。
Yes, while humans do have the hardware to build memories, the memories we're talking about are those that have meaning. Because they have meaning, they are cherished. They can be the bad ones that will become a life lesson, or a happy one that someone holds dear to their heart. Aww. Building memories means that each moment in life is given meaning, and only when moments in life are given meaning will they truly become a part of one's life. Let's take a break. I need to sincerely apologize to Snowy. BRB! Okay, I'm back. Our next sense is the sense of disappointment. A sense of disappointment results from having expectations, but reality does not match up to those expectations. So this is the classic expectations versus reality.
しかし、期待することは間違っていませんよね。
Right, because it is human nature to set standards for different aspects of life. We're dealing with intelligent creatures here, you know? Ones that have a limitless ambition to improve and climb to the top.
Disappointment is nothing to be ashamed of, as it is human nature to strive towards a standard, like morals. It can happen when one faces an undesirable occurrence or encounter with someone. What matters is not the negative feelings felt in disappointment, but the real realization that one cares for other beings because everyone has a sense of love.
Well put. The sense of love stems from a sense of belonging, because humans are social creatures. We all need our best buds, don't we? Humans have crafted societies throughout evolution to facilitate survival. Love can take on many forms, and each form can have many facets, much like the very human beings that tug love away into their special pockets.
Pocket Monster.
Okay, not that pocket. These pockets are places where love can be easily accessible to share, and pesky human beings metaphorically use a certain smooth muscle to represent such pockets. However, love is not static because it grows and multiplies when you keep it in that little pocket and nurture it with others' love, which is only possible if one leaves his pocket open. Love is also the foil of hatred, which is, in essence, selfish love for oneself, to benefit oneself and only oneself. Blind love can also be a form of hatred, because it is an addiction. An addiction is a form of love for something that is inherently selfish, such as drugs, alcohol, fame, wealth, and etc. For example, when one becomes addicted to wealth, the only thing that multiplies is the material wealth, and the owner is reduced to nothing but a slave to flimsy pieces of paper, or in actuality, the social construct of monetary value. The same is with drugs or alcohol, which are toxins. When ingesting these toxins, the only thing that multiplies is toxicity, while one's precious life is destroyed and reduced to nothing but misery for him or herself and his or her loved ones. Addiction is a form of love, but does not involve tucking something into a special pocket, but rather the foolish act of placing a blindfold over one's eyes. Love is seemingly an inexplicable feeling that is overwhelming, but at the same time, it is subtle because of the power it possesses. Despite love's power, it is inaccurate to look down upon other senses because they are also rooted by morals. Morals are the most powerful because they are truly the things that set humans apart from any other organism that belongs to. Morals. It is true that morals seem to be in the same league as social constructs, for example, time, money, and etc. But what sets morals apart is the fact that other social organisms demonstrate morality, and humans are able to internalize morals during development. And with that, I thank you all for tuning in and listening to what we have to say about what it means to be a human being. One's a sushi and one's a bear, but hey, morality! Tune in next week for some more content. And let us know down in the comments below what you want to see us talk about next time. Bye!